How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Wolong Fallen Dynasty. So, to start off, we may look a little different here. That is because I went through and did some testing and looked at all the gear and show you guys, give you guys some updates. So, we are wearing Guan Yu's headpiece and all the White Horse Servant Cavalry armor. And it's +5. We picked that up in the previous mission. Um, Still rocking the dual blades and the spear. And if you look here, our defense is now 327, physical resistance, and you can see also that we're at an agility A. The physical resistance and spirit defense is a little less than what we had before, but the defense is about double, and that determines how much HP is lost when you get hit. So yeah, and then for the you can see the bonuses here. I went through and attached some stuff with the embedment process that will benefit us with stone and chill and all those status effects. And as you can see with the A agility, we can pretty much dodge indefinitely, and it doesn't really hurt your spirit gauge that much, as you can see. So I think we're looking pretty good. I was testing and kind of running through this area, so as you can see, my my morale is kind of high. It's 24, but I'm sure as we go through here, somebody will end up hitting me with a critical attack or something, and it'll go down to appropriate levels. So, or end up killing me outright. I did hit that thing up above, which lowered the water, which allows us to come down here. It looks like we got a crocodile over here. Obviously, if you're just coming into this area, I wouldn't recommend messing with this dude, considering he's a 13 right now. But yeah, I did travel away and come back and attempt to remove that morale rank. I thought when you traveled away, it would go away, but it did not. So it is. Garden. What is he guarding over here? Ah, chest.
Just look at that. You'd best give it a try.
Zhang and Moye? What is that? Probably butchered that name, but okay, only singular scaling with water. And it's a +5. I think the hook blades are a +6. So less damage. Pretty cool though. But yeah, I was trying to mess around and see if I could work in a set, someone's set, like I was thinking about doing Guan Yu's set, and I'd get the set bonus, because his was pretty nice, and I don't know, I just couldn't commit on one right now, especially the way loot drops are in the game, and I'm planning on doing new game plus. So, you know, I'd be deciding on a set, and then what if something else dropped later on that I wanted to use instead, and then I'd be wasting my materials. Not wasting, but I'd be using my materials, and then I'd have to farm and get other materials to upgrade that one. You know, I figured this one, the lieutenant, whatever, white cavalry that I have on here, 30 a +5, so serving me pretty well right now, seems like. And then, I don't know, as we get deeper in the game, my guess is we're a good half to 3/4 done with the game, if I had to guess. So, you know, later on, like end game, I'm gonna probably figure out what I want to
I'm
do.
starting to think you might not be some run-of-the-mill militia soldier.
I'm not. Um, Figure out what I want to do, and then choose a set or choose another set of armor and use that, upgrade it, and be ready for New Game Plus and whatnot. At which point, I know in New Game Plus there's going to be 5-star gear, so I'll be farming for that as well when we get there. So I think the plan is to. I may be moving points around later on, but I do want to focus most of my points on water and get up to 40 at least, so I can work in the ominous chill, which, from what I hear, is probably one of the best spells in the game. So definitely want to work towards that, and then I think Earth. If you get up to 35, 35 in Earth, I think your equipment weight starts to the points that you the gains that you get back from that start to drop off after 35. So have to work some points around eventually, probably. I plan on doing some more points in wood as well, and if there's any to spare, potentially in fire too, just so I can get a little more out of my martial arts and stuff like that. So we'll see. I believe the max level, at least in base new game, I think is level 150. So we'll see. I don't know if that changes in New Game Plus. Figure that out when we get there. This area's pretty cool though. Dig it. I'll have to show you guys later on too. I did play around with the battle sets and set up a pretty nasty fire build. Kind of like a cosplay on Sensei. So got the dual halberds and cavalry spear. I think it's pretty nice. I mean, the battle sets are incredibly useful. If you're having problems with a boss or something, you can whip one of those out. I plan on doing quite a few of those, but that also means an assload of farming. So it is what it is, but my god. Jesus, just wasted like 4 arrows on that guy. None of that. Overall, though, I'm happy how the build is coming. Originally when I saw how Earth and Water... You jackass. Die. Jesus. But I originally saw how Earth and Water with the deflecting can synergize off each other. I was like, that's gonna be a pretty nasty combo in a build, so definitely wanted to try it out, and look, it's paid off. Got some good weapons that scale well with both virtues, so I think we're doing pretty good. Guess there is no way to sneak up on these guys. There's like flags galore out here. These guys really that tough? I mean, and I know I'm high 20s in morale, but
If we take the shortcut through that gate, we'll be heading into a tiger's den. Taking the long way around might well be smarter.
oh, maybe that's why there's a lot of flags there. Oh, it's like more damage there, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Kind of like that martial art where you jump up in the air. You can try to mitigate some damage with that sometimes. Alright. Take care of Mr. Archer over here. Pop! Bye. Got another one over there. Now, normally I'd go around, but like I said, my morale's pretty high, so I think taking this guy on and getting the flag won't be a bad idea. Come on, big boy. There we go. Alright. This flag.
Their morale will be in tatters now.
Okay. Oh, chest. That flag is with the level 20 enemy station there. I would assume this is the flag that we're going to use for the boss. Alright, so around the entire area we go. Okay. There's no sneaking up on this dude. Would be very interesting to try out a metal build, because that focuses on poison and debuffs. And I've heard some people like talking on the Facebook page and whatnot that or Facebook group that they've had some pretty good success doing that. So it's yet another build I want to try out and save it as a battle set. Come across somebody doing a bunch of lightning and stuff like that, pulling out a metal build, are pretty nasty. Put 'em there. Can I open this? No, I cannot. Even further around we go.
Wouldn't surprise me if some treasure was nearby.
Treasure? I like treasure. Oh, you bastard. Ah, here's the treasure. treasure. 7 leather. Okay. Take it. Alright, further down we go. Stop it. Really? Was interesting. It's just like circling around me. Alright, so another one of these things. Go into the canal. Still looking for... I have had no luck with someone dropping... an enemy dropping a weapon or piece of armor that has like elemental enchantment on it. I know it exists because I've seen it, and I want it so I can use it on my weapons. Like have one be like ice enchant and the other one be stone enchant, or put them both on each weapon or something like that. But I have not gotten one yet, and it's a little frustrating. I would think at this point in the game would have gotten one. These little canal sections are kind of labyrinthy. Go up here, I think. And I was realizing as I was putting, embedding stuff in my weapon that it's not free to do that. You have to salvage like the gear that you don't want, rather than sell it, so that you get the jewel fragments from that, and then in turn you can use those jewel fragments to put special effects on your weapons. So stuff I'm learning as I go through here. Oh, missed it. Ooh. Ooh. Can I? Oh. Yep. Told you. Somebody was gonna murder me. Okay. Listen here, bitch. Give me my shit back. There we go. Thank you. There we go. This is marking flag. I've not seen any up until this point, which makes me feel like I missed one or two. But we shall see. Can't break that. Just checking. Items behind us here. We got out of here. Frank, what happened to you? Who shot you? I don't see anybody. Ugh. I don't see any more dudes here. Oh, is this that little shortcut? That courtyard that we're just out in? Yes, it is. Okay, nice. I think the level design is really well done in this game. Nice. 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 Yeah, the shortcuts, that ain't gonna do shit to this guy. The shortcuts definitely feel very rewarding when you get them. Which is what you want them to feel like.
Does it in a spot like this.
Alright. Yep. Knew that wasn't gonna do shit to that guy. Why don't you come and join the party too, buddy? Calm down. You know, it's funny. All my time playing Dark Souls, like, and Elden Ring and other games like that, like, I've always gravitated towards the strength build. You know, smash everything until it dies. But definitely in this game, like, I mean, it is like more like Sekiro, so you need to be fast and agile. So it's almost like a dex build. Like you definitely need to be fast and agile, have fast weapons. You know, sure, you can do a lot more damage. Like if you do an earth build, you can carry heavy weapons and the hammers and the clubs and that sort of thing. You can do a lot more damage with that. However, in my opinion, this game does not lend itself too well. I thought I could break that hop over, but I guess not. Doesn't lend itself too heavily to having slow weapons in this game, at least in my opinion. Can't go that way, so across the little wooden bridge we go. See a flag over there. Are you guarding the flag? Oh God. Trying not to fall in the water there. What's up, dude? What are you doing? Playing with your sword? Should have been ready, dude. Ready for me bringing that heat your way. Yeah, it's probably It's probably a way to get back up when you lower the water down here, I would assume. Oh, there's a dude over here. Oh, there you are. You're guiding the flag. Okay. See you later, buddy. Nice and simple. Okay, pop this in there. Not doing too bad here. You doing some Zen shit over here, dude? Sorry to interrupt that, but... Okay. Marking flag. Get around it. No. They do a good job hiding stuff in the nooks and crannies in this game, so trying to do my due diligence here. Alright guys, well, I think I may call the video here. Seems like a good stopping point here. So we will continue on in the next one. Hopefully you are all doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care.